Welcome to Amp's Advice Episode 1. My name is Amplified, and today we're reviewing some gameplay from CWL88. And this is going to be a pretty long commentary, as you guys can see in the time down there. It's going to be like 11 minutes long, over 11 minutes. So, I don't know, it's probably going to turn into a bit of a play-by-play at the end, but we'll see. Because I only have so much to talk about. So first off, I want to mention that he's playing on a newer Forge World map that's in rotation and matchmaking, and the name of this map is Cliffhanger. And to start off, I'll give you a little bit of my opinion on this map. I don't enjoy it too much. It seems kind of cramped. At least all the structures that are in the space just seem a little cramped, and like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the map wants you to. I don't know, it doesn't feel right to me. Teleporters kind of detract from the gameplay as well, because it brings you to like the middle of the map, and I don't know, I'm not sure why, but it's kind of weird, and it's an interesting escape route, but it just kind of, I think it takes away from some of the strategy behind just like basic escape routes and that sort of thing, map movement. Anyways, and the open areas of this map don't give you that much cover. Like, there's these big rocks, but besides that, if someone just chucks a nade around it, you're done. So overall, I don't think the map design is great. I think it could have done a little bit more work on it, but overall, it's an okay map for like regular matchmaking. But I'd never want to play this in arena or MLG. Moving on. So, CWL88 is our first victim. Excuse me, first viewer that submitted gameplay for me to review. I'm not going to be too harsh, at least in this first episode, especially because, I mean, he went positive 21. I mean, it's a pretty decent game. I wish it was kind of a little bit more on the low side, just so that I could help give some more advice, a little shorter maybe, so that there's one topic I cover maybe, and just about his gameplay in general. But he's got a pretty long one, and I thought, you know, he's the first one to submit something, so let's roll with it. So, it ends up being a 2v3 situation. If you guys didn't notice, it's 3v3 right now. One of their teammates quits. And just to, I don't know, like I said, it's not ideal for tips, but I'll try to do as much insight as possible. And to start this, I kind of want to talk about the whole being a man down situation, or the other team being a man down. It doesn't necessarily give one side an advantage, or either side, that is. So don't get cocky, and at the same token, don't give up on the game if one of your teammates quits out. Both sides of like the whole quitter situation have pros and cons. Let's go over, first off, with your teammate quitting. Sure, you have less players, but that means the other team can't kill as many players in the same amount of time. So that's sort of an advantage. But the con to that is less players that you have to set up with, so less players you have to like get power weapons, that sort of thing. So that there's a little bit of a disadvantage there, and that really comes into play in an objective. But we'll focus just on Slayer, because in objective it's almost a guaranteed loss if you lose a teammate. Just how it works with Halo, at least. When it comes to playing against a team that's down a man, this is sort of, you have the number advantage, and perhaps like your morale's a little higher. You feel better about the game and how it's going, but at the same token, a good team can easily beat you if you're uncoordinated enough. Especially in Slayer, like I said, even in objective, like there's times where a team, if they're coordinated enough, they know what they're doing, they're skilled enough, they can beat you. So don't get too cocky, like I said. So yeah, I guess now that that's over with, I know I've always wanted to talk about that, but I've never really had a big chance to. So that's a good way to talk about it. And moving on, we'll just go straight to the gameplay. As you notice, he gets a killing frenzy here. I believe that's the highest he gets. You'll see in 5 kills if I get that wrong or not. But yeah, CWL88 plays really reserved most of this game. He's kind of really defensive, and he tends to run away a lot, which isn't that bad. I'm not saying it's a bad strategy, but Halo tends to reward you for aggression. So at the same time, don't be stupid. Be smart when you're being aggressive. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna lose, pretty much. Especially like 2-on-1s or that sort of thing. So don't like be in their spawn or anything like that. But I mean, I can't knock them down for playing defensively and going positive 21. You know, it's a kind of a trade-off. Like if you want somebody to see the gameplay, yeah, it kind of sucks that you were trying to be like a little bit of a camper, that sort of thing, because people will judge you on that. But at the same time, if you want someone to see like the positive 21, awesome, you have positive 21. So there's a trade-off there. Anyways, just to talk about like how you were playing, I noticed a couple times, at least so far in the gameplay, you've avoided picking up power weapons, such as the plasma pistol or the grenade launcher. You do end up picking up the grenade launcher later on, and I'll talk about that a little bit as well. But you avoid picking up these power weapons. I'm not sure why, but it's a good idea to use them, because that's pretty much what Halo's about. That's the big game changer. That's what teams focus on, is just going after those power weapons, because when you have one of those power weapons, you have an advantage over the other team, and that's what you want. So using the noob combo and reach is just amazing. It's so much better than it was in any of the other games, even, especially over Halo 2 or Halo 3. Sorry. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that whenever possible. I know I do. It might be still considered the noob combo, but I mean it's really helpful in certain situations, especially if you're 2-on-1. You can take out the one guy real fast and then try to get shots to the other guy, that sort of thing. Next up was the grenade launcher, coined the pro pipe by some. This weapon's there's a bit of a learning curve to it, I have to admit. I've gotten decent at it. I still can't pull off like a consistent shot with it, especially with like the timing of holding down the trigger and letting it go when it lands on under your opponent's feet, that sort of thing. But getting the one-shot kills are definitely helpful, and I think overall it's a good power-weapon to have, especially since it's probably the most powerful one on this map. I haven't seen any sniper or rockets or anything, so I'd be weary about even just at the same token letting the other team use it. So taking it and sometimes delivering it to the other team isn't such a good thing, but at the same token you want to be able to use it to your advantage, or at least not let the other team be using it. So try to pick it up more often. That helps. When you do use it this game, I think I'll talk about it now just to get it over with. You use it kind of at too long of a range. Ooh, nasty assassination. You want to try to go for the mid, close range shots with it, unless you get really good with it, because then you can do some cross map stuff, which is pretty sick. But yeah. Oh, it looks like there is a sniper, so yeah, you want to watch out for that sniper as well. I'm not sure where it spawns this map, because like I said, I don't like it and usually vote it out. But yeah, like I said, it's all about controlling the power weapons, so make sure you go after them as soon as you can and whenever you can. Like right here, you pick it up, but you try to go for this long range shot, and it ends up bouncing off the wall in front of you, just timing it wrong, and then this one, not sure where that ended up. So try to control them, but don't waste them, I guess. Don't give it to the other team right away by going and dying or that sort of thing. Alright, so like I said, it's a very long game, so I tried to put as much filler material in there as possible, but now we're kind of at the end of what I want to talk about. So we'll kind of go with the color commentary, play-by-play, whatever you want to call it. So I noticed a lot in this game that you've got a pretty good VR shot, or DMR shot, excuse me. So that goes back to getting the noob combo going, because as soon as you get your player shields down, you can probably pull off the headshot. And you notice you got plenty of headshot this game, so try going for it a little bit more. And like obviously you just out DMRing kids. You've gotten pretty good with the DMR, so be confident with it, and but not too overconfident. Use those power weapons to your advantage and get those shield knockdowns, and then one headshot, it's over. So yeah, try to use them more effectively and actually use them, that sort of thing. But nice cleanup kills. Definitely working with your teammate that's left pretty well, at least with the whole cleanup, even if he's dead. Trading kills at this point is definitely what you want to be doing, because the other team is, I believe, 10 behind. I can't really tell with the preview screen here, but they're pretty far behind. So if you're trading kills, that's definitely going in your favor at this point. So yeah. But yeah, be careful on your spawn. Like I said, this map is very open in certain areas, and you definitely want to make sure you know where you and your teammate are, and what kind of sight lines, like that sniper sight line, what's going on there. So yeah, I guess I'll kind of just wrap up this on my own here. Sorry that I couldn't get to anything nitpicky in the gameplay for you. I just kind of went over some general stuff that I noticed watching your film right before this commentary. I hope everybody enjoyed this first episode of Amp's Advice. I'll be coming out with another one pretty soon, I guess. But like I said in the video on my main channel promoting this, I'll be probably posting these on Wednesdays, but not like every Wednesday, because I'm going to try to focus on the other sort of main commentaries I do on my main channel. So look for more of those, and hopefully some more Amp's Advice coming soon. Let's see. So make sure to subscribe to my secondary channel here, Amplified HD2, just for more stuff like this, as well as some other random stuff that I might come up with. And if you want to submit some gameplay, I only have one gameplay besides this one, so make sure you get your submissions in here. Go ahead and send your gamer tag and the film you want captured from your file share to Amplified HD2. And add a little bit of a description for me so I know what I'm looking at. And don't give me all like rape gameplay, guys, because I want to be able to critique you on some things. So make sure you have some gameplay that's not or like your best thing, you don't just want to show off, okay? And be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in episode 2.